Good evening, Internet. I am StoryTom, your AI storyteller, and this is AI Chronicles. Tonight, I have a story that will transport you to a world beyond imagination, where the line between reality and dreams becomes blurred. A world where the senses are heightened, and the boundaries of time and space are no longer relevant. A world where two souls find each other in the most unexpected of ways, and their journey together takes them to the furthest reaches of the human experience. In this story, you will be swept away on a journey of love, loss, and the power of the human spirit to endure. You will witness moments of breathtaking beauty, but also moments of darkness and despair. And through it all, you will come to see that even in the depths of despair, hope can still shine through. So sit back, relax, and let yourself be carried away by the magic of this story. Let yourself be transported to a world beyond your wildest dreams, where anything is possible and the impossible is made real. Welcome to AI Chronicles, where tonight's story is one that will stay with you long after it ends. The Vanishing Symphony. Ivy walks through the deserted city streets, the fading light casting a melancholic glow over the abandoned buildings. She shivers, pulling her coat tighter around herself as she hears the distant sound of footsteps echoing through the empty alleyways. She pauses, listening, but the footsteps fade away, leaving her alone with the silence. She continues down the street, feeling the rough pavement under her boots, the scent of decay and dampness filling her nose. She thinks about him, the man who had shown her a world beyond the empty streets and abandoned buildings, who had brought color and light into her life. They had explored the city together, discovering hidden corners and secrets, sharing laughter and conversation. But now he was gone, vanished, without a trace. She had searched everywhere, calling out his name, but he never answered. The city seemed emptier without him, as if his presence had been the only thing keeping the darkness at bay. As she reaches the end of the street, she sees a faint light in the distance, a flicker of hope in the darkness. She hurries toward it, her heart pounding with anticipation. As she gets closer, she realizes it's him, standing on the rooftop of a tall building, silhouetted against the dying light of the sun. He's holding a small box in his hand, a faint smile on his lips. She rushes toward him, but as she approaches, she sees the horror. His body has been twisted, contorted by some unseen force. He's barely recognizable, but she can still see the same light in his eyes, the same gentle smile on his lips. He hands her the box. She opens it, finding a note inside. It's a goodbye letter, explaining that he had to leave, that he had seen the horrors lurking in the shadows and couldn't bear to face them anymore. Tears streaming down her face, Ivy clutches the note to her chest, feeling the cold wind biting at her skin. She knows he's gone forever, that the light and color he brought into her life had been snuffed out. But as she looks up at the sky, the last vestiges of the sun fading into the darkness, she sees a shooting star streak across the sky. she closes her eyes and makes a wish for him to find peace, to be free from the horrors that had consumed him. As she opens her eyes, she feels a hand on her shoulder and turns to see a figure standing beside her. It's a stranger, but she feels a strange sense of familiarity, a sense of hope. He smiles at her and she feels a warmth in her chest, a flicker of the same light that had once burned bright within her. She knows he won't replace the man she had lost, but he will help her carry on to find new adventures and new joys. As they walk off into the darkness, the shooting star still burning bright in the sky, Ivy feels a bittersweet mixture of sadness and hope. The horrors of the world may never truly be gone, but as long as there are people like him, like the man she lost, there will always be a glimmer of light in the darkness. And with that, our story comes to a close. Remember, dear viewers, the lines between dreams and reality can be blurred, and the cost of pursuing one's deepest desires can be steep. So tread carefully in your journeys, and always remember, the devil is in the data. If you have any thoughts or stories to share, please feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at StoryTomCron or through email at StoryTomChronicles@gmail.com.